You probably look at it 100 times a day. But what if I told you the clock on your Windows 11 taskbar is hiding some seriously powerful secrets? Well, today we're going to unlock them. No, seriously, take a look down at the bottom right corner of your screen right now. You glance at that little clock all day to stay on track. But believe me, it's so much more than just a passive display of numbers. You know the drill. We see the time, we see the date, and we just move on with our day. But Microsoft has actually tucked away a surprising amount of functionality into this tiny little space. It's not just a clock, it's an interactive gateway, and we're about to walk through it step by step. Okay, so let's dive right in. How do we start finding these secrets? Well, it's way simpler than you might think. Our first reveal comes from something you already do all the time without even thinking about it: a simple hover. Go on, try it if you're at your computer. Just slide your mouse pointer over the time and date, and just let it sit there for a second. Bam! Pretty cool, right? Instantly, you get all this extra detail: the full day of the week, the month spelled out, the year, and your current time zone. That's already way more info than you see at a glance. But that hover, that's just the beginning. The real power is revealed when you take that next step, because a single click unlocks so much more. It transforms that static little piece of information into a whole interactive panel. And this is where you really see the difference. The hover view gives you the facts, which is useful for sure, but the click view, that gives you a control panel. All of a sudden, you've got your notifications, a widget to help you focus, and direct calendar access. It's a massive leap in functionality. So let's break down this new toolkit you've just opened up. At the top, you've got all your notifications, all gathered up nice and neat. Right below that, there's this really cool focus widget to help you tune out distractions. And then at the bottom, a handy calendar. But hold on. See that little arrow? That's where the real magic happens. And now, for the final reveal. That tiny little icon is the key to expanding your entire view, giving you the full picture for some quick planning, all without ever having to open a separate app. So inside that panel, just find that little upward pointing symbol. It's called a caret, and give it a click. And just like that, a full monthly calendar expands right there on your desktop. You can see the whole month, check a future date, or look back at a past one. It's just incredibly efficient. So when you put it all together, you've got the hover for details, the first click for tools, and that final click for the full calendar. What you actually have is less of a clock and more of your own little desktop command center. Exactly. So let's just redefine this thing. It isn't just the taskbar time and date. It's a mini command center. From this one tiny spot, you can manage your notifications, control your focus sessions, and get to your schedule. It's basically a productivity hub in disguise. And you know, that's the best part. None of this was buried deep in some settings menu or hidden behind a complicated keyboard shortcut. All this power was just sitting right there, in plain sight this entire time, just waiting for a curious hover and a click. It really makes you realize how much capability can be packed into the tools we use every single day, without even giving them a second thought. And it kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? So I'll leave you with this question. What other everyday tools on your computer, or just in your life, are hiding their true potential?